Hi there. Today I have a message, and that message is stop saying thank you to the company that lays you off. Every time you do, you look like me. There was a company called DealerSocket that got bought out by another company called Solera. And as you know, when companies sell out to other companies, generally a bunch of people get laid off. Here's a post. Today, I'm entering a new journey in life. After 15 plus years of working for the best company on earth, it has come to an end. Bro, they fired you. They let you go. The best company on earth would not let you go. They'd keep you around. They've eliminated my position. I'm not in full agreement with how they will run the company. I gave my heart and soul all this time. If you know me, this breaks my heart. Then it's not the best company on earth. The best company on earth is not going to break your heart. It is time for me to see what the world has to offer. 15 years of your life before you decide it's time to see what the world has to offer. Thank you everyone for all the hospitality and advice and help all these years. I hope to see and work with a lot of you on my next adventure. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for what? Nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares who you are. But stop saying thank you to the company that just fired your ass. Good morning, LinkedIn family. Today marks the end of my journey as a corporate recruiter with DealerSocket. It has been exciting, challenging, fun, and overall a great experience. Being part of DealerSocket's success and watching the company grow into a market leader is something I'm very proud to have been a part of. You're proud that you got pumped and dumped? Okay, you're being this, but at least they're successful. This company just became an asset for another company, probably worth millions, and you're bragging about how they're going to be better off? And you're glad that you got to be a part of being pumped and dumped? You're a fucking clown. You also say, I have had the privilege of working alongside great leaders, coworkers, and colleagues. Your great leaders, clearly here, are so great that they thought you were not worth keeping around at the company. Yet you are still thanking them and saying they're great leaders. When I made that video the other day of me being the clown, saying thank you to the company that let me go because they see more potential in me, that wasn't like just made up, bro. This is real. This is happening every single day. Some really unfortunate news hit today at my DealerSocket family. Some excellent employees were laid off as part of the DealerSocket Solera merger. People at my family got let go today. Do you understand what you're saying here? Families don't do that. Yet you're still calling it your DealerSocket family, my DealerSocket family. This isn't what families do. You're just saving face because you got to stay. For those in my DealerSocket family that are looking for a recommendation or referral, let me know and I will do my best. They're not your DealerSocket family anymore. They got thrown out, bro. What are you talking about? You got a virtue signal on LinkedIn. That's what it's all about. Here's another one. Being part of the DealerSocket and Solera Incorporated layoff yesterday was heartbreaking. In shock at first because it was so unexpected after 4 years. I was constantly told how valuable I was to the team. It sounds like he's about to learn a lesson, right? It sounds like he's about to be like, yo, they just lied to me and they said I was family and like I meant a lot and like they appreciate me. And then he goes, I love the people I worked with and the relationships I built coordinating between departments, so I'm sad to see that it had to end. Like many people that were let go, I'm looking to take my talents to a new company that will see my value and allow me to help them grow. Okay, so you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't. You just said, they told me I was valuable. They lied. So I'm going to go somewhere else where they will lie to me and tell me that I'm valuable. Stop saying thank you to companies that fire you. Stop. If you're going to miss your coworkers or your managers or whatever, right, you can DM them. We all know that this is just virtue signaling because you need to make yourself look as much as a slave as possible in order to keep that door of opportunity open. That's all this is. People just lubing themselves up publicly saying, come look at me. I'm ready for the next one. Come on, bend me over, next company. That's all you're doing here. It's just virtue signaling, telling everyone else that you're willing to get bent over and thank the company that did it. Here's another one. 8 years at DealerSocket came to an end with yesterday's massive layoffs. The writing was on the wall, but it's still a gut punch. The writing was on the wall, so you knew that something was up. What do you think's going to happen when another company is courting your current company, looking to buy you out? You're about to lose your job. They'll keep the CEO on during the transition so nobody loses their morale at the company, and then as soon as that kind of fades off and everyone feels comfortable again, they'll lay you all off. I've changed jobs before, on my own terms, and part of the process is preparing my work so that it can be passed on. This also helped me mentally close the book on the loose ends of whatever I would not be around to complete. It's trying to skip all that and suddenly sever all meaning from dozens of reminders hidden away in the nooks of your brains, and to see the finish line I was racing towards just disappear. I enjoyed working at DealerSocket enough that I was lax and searching for other opportunities that may have benefited my career. Let's break this down. This is the definition of loyalty from that other video from like last week.
Loyalty says, I will stay true to my commitment, even if it benefits me not to.
There were other opportunities that would have done him better longer term in his career, but he decided to be loyal. And this is what loyalty gets you. After 8 years of working here, they let him go. He turned down stuff that was better for his life because loyalty. So while I'm unhappy with this departure and feeling for my colleagues who are experiencing the same distress, I can only look ahead and take this as an opportunity for another leap forward. No, take this opportunity as a learning lesson so that you understand that loyalty is a meme. Loyalty is this emoji right here. It doesn't exist. You don't get to come on here and be like, I turned down other stuff that was better for me. And man, they still let me go. They're going to do it at your next company. Learn your lesson here. Yeah, it sucks that you lost your livelihood. That super sucks, and I'm sorry to hear that. But stop coming on LinkedIn and virtue signaling about how you love the company just because you want to make yourself look employable, okay? Because you're ruining it for the people that actually have dignity, and don't come on here and start simping for the company that fucking fired them. You're setting the standard of, okay, well, I better go say thank you publicly so they know I'm open to being used and abused. Stop it. Here's another one. It is with heavy heart that I say so long to the amazing DealerSocket. Together we built an amazing company we can all be proud we're a part of, but you don't get to take any of it. They fired you and you get to take absolutely none of that hard work with you. None. You get zero of the benefit. You put it all together, you built it from scratch, and they took it all away from you, and you're saying thanks because I got to be a part of it? You get to take none of it. You lost everything that you were working for except for your experience. This is some serious employee Stockholm Syndrome. You guys are all a bunch of clowns. Stop doing this. Have some dignity, okay? Maintain some fucking self-worth. You don't have to give it all up just to get another job. The thing here is that a lot of people aren't going to learn their lesson. You're going to go to another company going, I'll just get a better company next time where they really value me. And they might treat you better, but still, the same thing can happen. So don't forget that. Go into every single job with an exit plan. Here's one so bad that it almost hurts to read. 9 years with DealerSocket. Boy, what a ride. As everyone may know, if they have connections to DealerSocket, there were major layoffs today. The hardest part of this was trying to calm down my pregnant wife in her 3rd trimester and tell her that I was laid off and our insurance would be gone in 2 weeks. Fuck DealerSocket, bro. Why don't you just say that? They took away my insurance. My wife and I are about to have a baby. That's going to be super expensive. How you have anything else to say but fuck DealerSocket? Just a giant middle finger. I'll say it for you then. They suck. That shouldn't have happened. You're worth more. Here's another one. So as everyone knows by now, DealerSocket's doing layoffs this week due to its merge. Me and my wife were included in today's cuts. We loved this company and truly loved working within the automotive industry. I wish nothing but the best for everyone on both sides of the table. You think they thought about that when they decided to fire 200 of you? But you think the executives that made this transaction, this private equity deal behind your back, were thinking about the best, but you want the best for them? You're going to wish the billionaires that made this, that upended your livelihood and your wife's apparently, and you're going to say, I wish them the best. No, fuck them, dude. Have some balls. Stop. You stop being a clown. All right, you guys want to see something that's absolutely hilarious? It's one of the managers at DealerSocket. And he goes, to all the team members at DealerSocket affected over the past few days, you are all extraordinary people, yet we still chose to fire you. Every one of you, hold your heads high, be proud of the work you have done and will continue to do. Stop trying to pander. I've been sending out many of your names to colleagues of mine at different companies who are seeking intelligent and dedicated people. This is what they say, right? This is just to make it sound like they're putting in the work to make it look good. I know this is hard. Stay positive and hopeful. Look, dude, that's great, but staying positive and hopeful doesn't keep my lights on. Okay, you're one of the executives that gets to stay and keep yours on. You don't get to come over here on LinkedIn and put a little fucking picture that's cutting off the T in the word can't. Is that supposed to help me? Is that supposed to help me keep my lights on? Is that supposed to make me feel better? Says the guy that gets to keep his job while I get to figure out what I'm going to do with my pregnant wife? It feels like a slap in the face. Why would you say anything at all? All of you are truly extraordinary. That's why we couldn't keep you on. I just hate it more than anything when companies pretend that they care about you when they do not. They just don't. And there's nothing that triggers me more than the fakeness when something like this happens. Oh, we care. We're going to help you and just stay strong and just shut up. Just shut the fuck up and leave me alone, okay? I have stuff to deal with. You're going to walk away with your millions of dollars. Don't even say anything to me, okay? And when they try to, it doesn't work, okay? It just makes me angry. Go away. Leave me alone. You lied to me. You told me you cared about me. You told me I was company family. And I believed you, and I put in the extra hours, and I worked weekends, and I gave you 10, 15 years of my life, and then you just take it away because the dude at the top decided to sell. And then you're going to be like, just stay positive. No, guy, you don't get to say that. Fuck you. Saying thank you. Stop praising the people that removed your livelihood. If you like the people you work with, great. Message the people you work with and tell them that, hey man, I'm going to miss you. You got any leads, let me know. But don't come in here on public LinkedIn just just saying like, look at how lubed up I am. I'm ready to go for the next one. Stop. It's embarrassing. This is what you look like, okay? Take a good look in the mirror because this is what you're going to see. All right? You guys got it? Okay, good. Stop.